Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. In this video, I want to take a look at the short-term and long-term charts. So we start actually on the long-term, on the daily time frame. Here you can see that the overall wave structure that we discussed in the last video is relevant. Main support at the moment that does support the idea that the market will continue to go higher in this cycle. The main support area is located between $2,407 and $3,167, highlighted here by the orange support region. And there are two structures that could allow for higher prices to develop. The yellow scenario, as you can see here on the chart, allows for a wider correction, which I have labeled as a B wave. B waves are very complex corrective patterns, often chameleon-like, and then from this support region, the market could go higher. The yellow scenario, however, involves a break below the mid-November low, below $3,000 pretty much. And then from the support area, if the market can generate enough buying interest, then we could see this C wave to the upside, which might take us into the area of, let's say, $5,070 plus in the coming weeks and months probably. The more directly bullish scenario is highlighted in white. In this scenario, the price should not break below the mid-November low, and the market can go higher more directly in a 5-wave pattern. However, the white scenario, the directly bullish one, doesn't really seem like it's in control at the moment. It doesn't really seem to be leading at the moment because the correction or the patterns, let's say the patterns, the structures that have developed since last week's low, they look really, really corrective, overlapping, weak. And it would suggest that the market at least hasn't completed this correction that started at this recent swing high early in December at around $4,110. So that means we are watching for higher prices overall, but there could be a short-term, let's say more extensive pullback that's happening, which means in turn that this move down is currently seen as just a correction, a temporary correction in a larger uptrend. And we expect at the moment at least the market to go higher and reach all-time highs in this cycle. Now let's take a look at the smaller time frame. Here the market is still working on the patterns we identified in the last few days. The current wave pattern that we see here, and it might have already changed, it might have moved when you watch the videos. So the idea is obviously that we could see another low, right? Because these are two corrective patterns that we're tracking, but because this is the microstructure we're watching, when you watch the video, it might have moved on already, which is why it's so important to be just aware of the levels and be aware of the daily chart as well. But in one scenario, we're tracking this Elliott wave triangle, which could easily allow for one more low, A, B, C, D, E. Typically towards the downside in this case would be the expectation for this to break out if it's a triangle. But the main benefit of Elliott wave in this context is that we understand what is the invalidation point of the triangle. So any break above that 3,550 area, here those previous swing highs from Saturday and from Wednesday, a break above these levels would invalidate the triangle. The triangle as it's located would just be an internal fourth wave with one more low to come. However, as I said, there is an invalidation point, and any break above that level would confirm that it's not a triangle. Then we would have certainty it's not a triangle, but it could simply be another corrective pattern based on the subwave structure. It would appear likely that we could then move into that area above between $3,688 and $4,011. If the market then shows a reaction to this area, we could complete the correction in the next larger move down. But at the moment, there is no confirmation that a more substantial low has formed here. So I'm watching these two corrective patterns. We should get some clarity over the coming sessions which one it is. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.